Hi, I'm Beth.
And I'm Deirdre.
We are here to show you how to wrap somebody's belly with the Ultimate Applicator. We're going to show you step by step how to do it, what you need to have to be able to wrap somebody, all the proper tools. You need to make sure you have a pair of scissors, a Sharpie marker. I like the kind that you can actually click on and off, because when you're wrapping somebody you want to probably tuck it in your pant pocket, so it's nice to have this kind. You need your tape measure. You need something to mark down their measurements with, and a pen, and you need the Ultimate Applicator, as well as saran wrap to secure the wrap on with.
Okay, we're going to get started, and I'm going to wrap Beth, so all I need is access to this part of her belly. So Beth, lift your shirt up please, and let's tuck it in a little bit like that. This is the area that I'm going to be covering with the wrap. I'll measure above her belly button, at her belly button, and right below her belly button.
It's important to tell people that you're only lifting it up to their bra line and they don't have to disrobe.
So the first measurement will be at the smallest part of her waist, and I just bring the measure around, and I'm going to mark on the side above and below on each side. Now Beth, relax your arms please. I find that people tend to hold their breath and suck in, so I ask them to relax and make sure they're looking straight ahead, because if they are looking down, it can alter the measurement.
And make sure their arms are on up, because that alters the
right
measurement as well.
Okay, so I've already marked her, and now I'm going to do the measuring and write it down. And the second measurement will be right in the middle of her belly, across her belly button. Again, marking above and below on both sides. The last measurement will be at her lower waistline. And sometimes you want to make sure that the tape measure does not cover her pant line. So above again and below.
Now these measurements that she's marking, it's important for after, when we take off the wrap applicator, to be able to know where the tape measure was. That's also why we use a Sharpie marker, because it'll wash off if you just use a pen.
Some people just tend to mark above the tape measure, but we found that when you have a lot of marks on your person's abdomen, that you get confused and you don't remember if you marked above or below. So it's for accuracy purposes to have both lines. Next, you take the wrap, and I go ahead and I cut the package so I don't have to fumble with the scissors. And I unfold it, and I show them how it looks. You can see the formula on the wrap. What I like to do is squish it together for even distribution of the formula. Now I also warn them that it's going to be really cold going on, because most people don't expect how cold it is, so it's just a little warning, and then I just put it on. I smooth it down and readjust.
Make sure it has good contact with the skin, because that's how the applicator works, when it's on your skin.
Now I always ask them to tuck it down into their pant line, so I'm not doing that, they are actually doing that. Next I take the saran, and I wrap them pretty snugly. The first time around I come like this, and I warn them that it's going tight. And then I break it after 2. But I'm going to go around another time a little bit lower so the wrap doesn't rise.
Notice how she's not walking around me. When you start to walk around someone, it makes it loose. Just pull it tight through. Nice.
Okay, and that's going to be it. Now you can see that the wrap, the saran, is on top of her clothing. So what I do is I ask my client to tuck the saran into their clothing so they can walk away into the restroom or just turn around so that they don't feel uncomfortable doing that. So after I wrapped Beth, what I always do is I give the measurement card along with the clipboard and say, this is what can happen, this is what you can expect. On the clipboard, I also have product sheets so that she can take a look at what we have to offer. Next, I make sure that she drinks plenty of water.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Also, make sure that you write down the time on the person's measurement card so you know how long they've had the wrap on.
Okay, so it's been 45 minutes and now we're getting ready to unwrap Beth. So what I do is I have Beth turn to the side and I take the saran and just bunch it up in my fingers like this. And then I have my scissors right here. So all I have to do is one little snip. The saran will come off in one sheet like this. Next, I'm going to take the wrap off and have her rub the remaining gel in. It's going to lather up and be white, and that's normal. That's nothing to be alarmed about. And now it's time to remeasure. So Beth, what I'm going to do is have you relax and hold your arms in the same position and pull the tape around. Next, now some of the marks have already started to fade a little bit, but I can still see them. So I'm just going to make sure I'm in between the two lines. And then the last measurement. The tape measure is going to be sticky because what happens is it sticks to the skin where the wrap was, so the formula is still going to be there. So you make sure that it's not bunched up, or so you don't get an inaccurate measurement. All right, that's it. I've written down her new measurements. I'll add up the difference. And she had a total of 1.5 inches off.
Wow, that's great for only 45
I
minutes.
know. And I also encourage people to remeasure in 24 hours and then again in 72.
Make sure to tell the person that you just wrapped to continue to drink water over the next few days and to remeasure or have them pay attention to how their clothes are feeling. For best results, have them wrap every 3 days. What will happen are the results will get even more progressive and last even longer. Also, I want to make sure that we noted to tell everyone, if you're doing a wrap party, make sure the host tells the people coming to not wear a dress. As you notice how easy it was for Deirdre to wrap me with just shorts on and a shirt. People think that if they wear a dress that it's going to be easier, but when you're wearing a dress, you have to pull everything up. So just want to make sure that we told everyone that. Anything else we needed to add?
No lotions, gels, or ointments or creams on the belly before you wrap. And if somebody does have a lotion on their belly, we take them into the restroom and make sure they just cleanse their skin.
Yeah, that's very important. We've had necks that we've wrapped and we know necks are great results, but if they have lotion or makeup on their skin, then it's going to impede the absorption, so it needs to be clean.
Yeah,
Great.
that's it.
Thank